Alright, hello everybody, it's me, Clock, and we're back with Jackpot Crash Course. I'm playing this game again to give you guys more secrets, because I missed something in my first playthrough. I didn't go to the VIP room to hang out with Vick. Yes, and what happens if you hang out with Vick? You can gamble for information. The information being, we're going to learn about the crimes of some of our fellow contestants on the show, exactly what they did to end up in jail and make their decision to join, okay? I definitely didn't mess up the last intro and had to redo it, okay? Thank you, chat. Anyways, the reason I missed it was really simple. If you guys remember, if you watched my part 1, in my Vick's route playthrough where I have a bunch of chips, like casino chips, I skipped the VIP room because my free time got taken up by Elise and Maneki, and then I went to hang out with Benny right away before someone else took my time. So I never went into the VIP room. But in my other playthroughs where I didn't have any chips, I wasn't allowed in, so I never thought you could go in again. But you can. You could just walk right in if you have enough chips. I believe it's 30, I think? 30 chips? Either way, I can talk to... I can go in here. I guess I didn't really go around and walk around. No one else is in here. Yeah, it's just me and Vick. Vick, Mr. Moneybags over here. I'll do a quick save. I'll just save on 15 just to make it easier. We're gonna have to gamble with him. Let's go gambling. If I didn't know any better, I'd have thought you were aimlessly waltzing around looking to waste time discussing the weather like all the others. But I know you're a man of business. And as you already know, how I'm one myself. I know folks like us are always looking to talk finance instead. I wasn't, but continue. I have additional information for you. Go on. I know what you are. You're a criminal, and I know exactly what you did to earn that title. I know about most everyone on set with us. Right, he was still around for the casting process. I wouldn't be opposed to sharing this knowledge, but of course it comes at a fair price, and that is 20 chips. That sounds fair to you? Not to mention our crimes are already public. I don't get why someone would want to pay extra to learn what everyone else already knows. Because you don't. Others don't. Not all of them, at least. I think, if you want to know, I think Vega knows a lot about everyone's crimes. I'm pretty sure they're, like, a kind of a vigilante, like, from what we've learned, and Vega learned a lot of whatever a lot of people did before they got arrested. The choice is yours. But they're too paranoid to give it to you. So Vick is really your only option. Think more on it? No, I want to buy information from Vick. You lost 20 chips. Thank you for your patronage. And which headline are you most interested in hearing about? So, we can learn about a lot of people. So let's just go down the line and we'll do it all. Benny. Benny! Speed it! Of course. Speeding. Not even racing, just speeding. That's it? That's the charge he joined the show with, yes. Doesn't sound like something that'd get someone on death row. Who said he was? Producers usually contact potential contestants first, usually those with no other choice. But any person who's been persecuted for a crime can technically apply. And you picked him? Someone after me must have. I wasn't there for the final casting. I agree that speeding alone isn't an interesting enough crime for a show like this. He's a rare case, but I'm afraid that's all I know. I think there's something more to it. Especially since he seems to be on such good terms with Bones. There may be more to your friend than you thought. Okay. Information card received. Reason for imprisonment? Benny. If you'd like to call over a contestant and ask them more about their crime, you can access it from your info deck. Well, what else? What else were you expecting? I don't know how it happened, why'd they do it? Anything actually useful? You got exactly what you paid for, and that is their crime. Again, you're more than welcome to interview whoever you're background checking first. This should count as false marketing. Interested? Okay, wait. Let's go talk to Benny. If I were you, I'd think real hard about how you can use it. We still got 20 chips, so we can do 2 per file, basically. But let's go bother Benny. I love Benny. I love Eddie. Eddie and Benny, baby. Okay. Hey. Did you go speeding? Playing a one-man game of pool? I tried getting 4 Eyes to join, but they couldn't even hit the cue ball. Oh, wait. This is the same. How do I think more on it? Wait. Oh, they said I had to go to the info card, right? I could, like, summon them. Info deck? Benny. Reason for imprisonment. Benny. Read? Yes. Speeding. Ask about the crime? Yes. Oh, I don't even have to leave. I could just do that. Okay. Oh, cool. We're at the we're at the outside the confession. Okay. So, speeding, huh? Oh, hell yeah. I love that stuff. No, I mean, like, the reason you're here. Oh. Ugh, where'd you hear that? Jeez, it's so embarrassing. I'm usually not caught that easily. That's what you regret? Well, yeah. If I got caught speeding, then that means I wasn't going fast enough to get away. Sure. Maybe if you were going under the speed limit, you wouldn't have been pulled over in the first place. Are you being serious? Man, screw that. If you go too slow, something's always bound to catch up to you. If I follow all the rules and play it safe, and I'm really, really lucky, it might not even be the cops. But something will, I can tell you that. I'd much rather just whiz right past all that stuff than have to waste my life dealing with it. Is that really why you chose to come here? Because you couldn't be bothered to wait the, what, month? A few weeks? It's not just speeding, Eds. Once they get you tied down for even a moment, everything starts piling up. Oh, your license plate needs to be renewed. Sorry, sir, your brake light is broken. There's another fine. You had a DUI, time for another 2 months of jail time, time for more paperwork. Oh, you're in debt? Time to work to pay that off, time to pay off interest, time for another court appearance. Time. That's all any of it's good for. Wasting your time. Whatever. You wouldn't get any of it. No. Yeah. I get it. Honestly, I kind of envy it. Well, duh. I live a very enviable lifestyle. Yeah, but even beyond that, if I had that mindset when I was your age, there's a chance I wouldn't have wasted so much of my life and ended up stuck in a place like this. Oh, thanks. Maybe you wouldn't have been so depressing and boring, too. Don't test your luck. Just don't waste your time regretting that kind of stuff. I doubt you'd choose to go back to all that garbage once you're out of here anyways. Plus, you'd never have had the pleasure of meeting me, had you not at least sort of fucked up your life. Yeah. I guess I wouldn't have. Why'd you ask anyway? You're not trying to dig up dirt on me, are you? No, I just heard it from... Chill, I get it. Hard not to when I'm this irresistible. Just don't get attached, hotshot. Alright. Wouldn't dream of it. Wow, that was really great! Dude, I'm so happy we learned more about Benny. Dude, and we get to do this for, like, multiple people? That's awesome. I don't think we can do it for everyone, but I think we could do it for a lot of them. So, interested. Yeah, I'll buy more. You lost 20 chips. Thank you for your patronage. Okay. Okay, let's move to Bones, I guess. Second-degree murder. Shit, do you know who? A well-known CEO he must have hooked up with. I forget the name, but someone in finance. Found strangled to death on a motel bed. I thought he was just some sleazy pickpocket, but... He also has multiple accounts of theft on his record. Information card received. Reason for imprisonment? Bones. Okay. I will call them over. You leave me alone! Yes. Second-degree murder. A CEO he likely hooked up with who was found strangled to death on a motel bed, along with multiple counts of theft on his record. Yes. Does everyone give us that talk? Yeah, I guess so. So, you got arrested, huh? Is that your usual go-to pickup line, or are you just especially nervous around me? No, I'm just trying to get to know people better, I guess. I couldn't think of a natural way to ask about what you did to end up here. I don't know. Was there something more specific you wanted to ask about it? Yours was second-degree murder, right? Vick told you that? How'd you? He's been offering that to anyone in VIP. Pretty desperate, if you ask me. Anyways, I'd like my cut now. Your cut? Well, that's my info you two were playing with. Where's my compensation for all this? Frankly, my privacy feels very violated, and you need to pay for all the psychological damage you've inflicted upon me. Starting off with therapy sessions, a mental health vacation. Isn't this already public knowledge? And send more money just because, and I'm not paying you shit. Whatever, it isn't true anyways. So you didn't choke some CEO to death? Is believing anything a shady businessman says a regular thing with you? When it's something too specific to be a lie, yeah. You tell me then. What about that matches with my character? I'm obviously the grave-robbing type, hence the theming. It really can't be that literal, right? Well, it's definitely easier for people to get, isn't it? Marketable, even. That's what you want to be. Marketable. If it keeps me alive. How does that not mess with you? Listen, I know you feel very smart and very special for having thought you got some accurate, juicy gossip about me. But it's not cute. What? No, I wasn't trying to. You don't get to pretend you got to know me when all you did was fall for Vick's scam. And on another note, don't act like knowing more about me is the same as knowing me. You got your moment to feel friendly. Now fuck off and waste your time trying to be nice with someone who has the patience to entertain you. Prick. Love you too. Wow. I love bones. Okay, now we have to reload because I don't have enough fucking chips, bro. Okay. I don't have enough chips, man. Again. Okay. That was actually really cool. I can't believe I missed this shit, bros. Okay. We're gonna have to do this a couple times over, but it'll make for a decent video. Let's get scammed. Cecilia. Oh, I'd love to... Sold out. What? She already bought her own information and paid extra to keep my mouth shut. What? No way, bro. It's gonna be like poisoning or some shit. It's gonna be like fucking Martha Stewart fucking fraud, man. Insider trading. Damn, dude. You'll have to ask her about it if you want anything conclusive. Bullshit. I'm not above making fair trades. You can pick someone else instead. Okay, so that's what they meant by some people you can't trade with. That's crazy that Cecilia had already Cecilia has over 30 chips and enough to buy them and extra. Damn, bro, she be gambling, bro. Cecilia, let's go gambling. Okay, Cobyn? Accessory to murder. Damn, at least he didn't do it. Oh, sorry, murders. They say the bodies kept getting dug up from his garden one right after the other. They suspect he was running a business specifically for it. Ah, good mulch. Well, that definitely changes things. Information card received. Yes, I want to call over Cobyn. Okay, he's just like, I'm not telling you shit else, bro. Okay, let's talk to Cobyn. Yo. Yes. Accessory murder. Okay, yes. Let's ask him. Damn, bro. He is the perfect gardener. So you like gardening, huh? Not just like it. I love it. You've got a very keen eye. What clued you in? Just a hunch. Is that what you did before your arrest? Mm-hmm. Me and my mamo had a botanical garden we took care of. People would buy the basics for plant care, and we sold plants that outgrew their space in the garden. Oh. Anything else? Not particularly. Why do you ask? Sorry. You just don't seem like the type of person you typically meet in prison. I'm flattered. If I'm going to be honest, I'm a bit confused myself. I really don't see what I did wrong. What did you do? Oh, it's a bit of a long story. I want to know. I don't recall if I told you, but my Mamo was the main caretaker at the garden. What is Mamo? Is it Mamo? I don't know, bro. I don't know how to say that word, bro. Mamo? Mamo? Is it what is it, his brother? They look kind of similar, but okay. The main caretaker at the garden. But you know people these days. They just aren't that interested in botany and greenery as much as they used to. I learned that the hard way when most stopped visiting us. And once I took on as the sole owner, I just couldn't figure out how to keep both the business and the plants alive. I thought you owned it with her. Oh, his mom? Oh, that's him. That's him. Okay, that makes sense. I did. A few years ago she passed, but she was still the one to take care of it. Especially our most popular attraction. Oh god. I mean technically you would be allowed if your mom passed away. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. With her help, it flourished like never before. Even when she was alive, I hadn't seen it that healthy. So you got arrested for burying her body there? Oh no, she loved that garden more than anything. She wouldn't have rested easily if she had gone anywhere else. And guests loved the flowers. No, my arrest came after a dear friend of mine came by in hysterics. I tried inviting him inside to calm down and get some food in his system, but he refused. Wouldn't you know it, he'd apparently found himself with a dead body. And the poor thing was upset because he had nowhere to put it. But lucky us, there was plenty of room near Mamo's plot, and I knew the pieces would do wonders for the fertilization. He left the next day and I didn't hear much about the body after, so it seemed everything was green. Well, eventually he ended up coming back with another one, and a friend of his had another one. Cobyn, were you just friends with multiple serial killers? No way! Bro, I hope you were at least getting paid at this point. Yep, never mind. With each donation, the garden became even healthier. My dear Mama would be so proud. Would she? Would Mama be proud? I actually just remembered I have a thing I have to get back to. Maybe we could talk about this some other time. They were so sympathetic to my conservation efforts that they even financially donated to the upkeep of the botanical garden with each body. You're... No, Cobyn! Please tell me, Cobyn, you weren't writing down these donations, were you? I considered refusing, but keeping a public space like that open does require financial support, don't you know? But all good things come to an end. The garden got more crowded as time went on, and things weren't buried properly. Eventually, a young guest noticed a finger sticking out from the mulch. The authorities were called, and it fell apart from there. My Mamo's poor garden had to pay the price, all for the crime of wanting to flourish. I mean, who on earth would consider that wrong? Not me. Not me. You look pale. Is something wrong? No, I guess. Are you feeling ill, Eddie? Your gardening is just very creative, is all. Thank you. This guy's a fucking freak. Maybe. But he's my fucking freak. I like Cobyn a lot more now. Good for you, Cobyn. Spoiler alert. By the way, I'm going to be talking... I beat the whole game. You could go watch both my videos on this, okay? I did it all routes, all endings. I'm 99% sure. But if there is another ending, let me know and I'll make another video, okay? I'll make another video just for that ending, okay? Hey, but Cobyn is a homie now. Yeah, for sure. I still don't know if his name is Cobyn or Cobyn, but I like Cobyn. Because, you know, like cob. Corn of cob of corn, you know? And he's a gardener, so... Yeah, okay. Let's buy up. Yeah. Lost 20 chips. Okay, Eddie! Wait, me. Wait, me? Me. No, you know well enough why you're here, pal. And I'll give some free advice for the value. You're not likely to be winning any sympathy awards. Noted. Don't look so nervous. I'm not one to gossip. For free, that is. Even I'm not careless enough to spill everything. I'd spare any future customers the bloody details, bull. Appreciate it. Damn. Okay. Let's go with Elise. Oh, of course. Elise is gonna be like murder, stealing, blackmailing. Bad. Bad? Very. That doesn't seem like a very fair amount of information for what I paid. Information's a flexible value. But I can tell you if there's a crime you can think of, it's probably somewhere on the list. Even though I was surprised to hear about it. He's a repeat offender. But I believe this is the first time he's ever actually been convicted. Couldn't handle having to deal with consequences then. No wonder he signed up to be here. Okay, let's ask. Yeah. I want to ask. Ding dong. Okay. This is great, man. Dude, I love how much work they put in this game. It's amazing. This is just chapter 1. There's 2 more chapters, broskies. Apparently a lot. Repeat offender with this being his first ever conviction. Yes, ask about the crime. I wanted to ask you about something. Is it how to make chukrit garni Alsacian? Otherwise, I won't talk. No. They're great. Good, because I don't know how to do that. I wanted to know how the night before you got arrested went. Oh, snooping around like a little dormouse, are ya? Or did you just so happen to hear about my escapades before you got shut in the slammer? Well, I actually heard pretty little about the specifics. So, are you jealous? What, jealous of what? Of how much fun I had? Duh! What do you want to know about? Honestly, I barely remember half of it, but if you want to know the good parts, there weren't any other witnesses, so I'm your only source. None that would ever confess to being at the scene of the crime anyways. No, I don't want to know how much fun you had. I wanted to know what you did. Wrong-o! You don't actually want to know about any of it, dummy. If you hadn't known what I'd done, then how would you know to ask me about it? Don't you want to know how great it felt doing it, and how I'd do it again? Judge, I'd do it all again! All I know was that it was bad. That's the only consistent thing about it. Look at you on your high horse. You're talking an awful big game for what you did. You. Wait, how the hell would you know what I'm in here for? Oh, I know all about you, big guy. All the gritty, grotesque details. Huh? How you punctured that guy's eyes so hard, you could see the back of his head warp under the pressure. Eddie! All the giblets and chunks being pressed out of his ears like a ruptured tube of toothpaste. Wait, what? No, I for sure didn't do that. Oh, I must be thinking of a different guy. Never mind. Okay, fuck off. You frequent hanging out with guys that do that kind of stuff then? Who wouldn't? What else is there to do in Modos? I don't know, see a movie or something? Wrong again. The only thing Modos is good for is being rotten. If I wanted to see a movie, I'd go to Empyrean and hang out with the models starring in them. So what do you do to pass the time in Modos, then? Follow the white rabbit, obviously. I'm not going to get anything real out of you, am I? You have just as little clue what happened to land you in prison as I do. Maybe you'll have better luck asking Maneki. They're quite the blabbermouth once you get them started. You're no help. Maybe you should try asking better questions. Oh, that was fun. But he did suck. Okay, that was 2, right? We did 2 people. Check my items, I guess. You currently have 5, yeah, okay. To the title! Let's go again! Again! Okay. Who's up next on the chopping block? Yeah, we did Eddie, we did Elise. Oh, wow, perfect, Maneki. Perfect, we get to find out. Accessory to murder. That's... What were you expecting? I guess something more enigmatic? It's just more underwhelming than I thought it would be. It's difficult to be more interesting than whatever blanks your mind tried to fill in while it was a mystery. Okay. Well, what else, bro? Vick, you're such a fucking scam artist, dude. You didn't tell us shit. I don't think Maneki's gonna tell us a single word. Yes. But I like Maneki. So, you've been quiet. Oh. Any reason for that? No. Look, I'm gonna cut to the chase. What got you stuck here? Maneki covers the fan over their mouth as though that answers itself. Didn't talk. Are you being obtuse on purpose, or can you not tell me? I know you can't talk, but there's gotta be a better way to communicate than the fans. True! I'm not going to get anywhere with you, am I? No. Damn, I wonder if Maneki changes if you do the route and hang out with Maneki. I wonder if it'll change, but I didn't expect much. Damn. Hey. Yep. Okay. So, we got Poppy and then Rook, and then next. Oh, wow, we still got a few people to go through. Okay, let's do Poppy. Causing a multiple vehicle collision as well as involuntary manslaughter. What, did she jaywalk or something? A kid got killed. Jesus, that'll do it. I thought Poppy was a kid. Aren't they? Okay, yeah, I want to call them. But yeah, that would do it. Yep. Okay. Yep. There we go. Hey. So, how did that even happen? How did that even happen? How did that even happen? Is that a real question? How did that even happen? No build-up, no subject, no context, just how did that even happen? Alright, I get it. Was it an accident? I too asked my parents that once. Jesus, I meant the pile-up. Their answer wasn't too shocking. I get the hint, I'll drop the subject. No, I want to know more! Did I miss it this time? I swear, if I did, you did miss it. You missed everything. Also, can I get a stretch check? Ugh. Oh, that's nice. Was that 2 people, actually? Did I just... Oh, okay. Minimum 20... Oh, it's 20 chips. There you go. Okay. Okay. Load up. Wow, we got shit all from those 2. But it was funny. We did get a laugh. And that's good enough for me, baby. That's good enough for me. Blah, 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 blah. Buy information. Okay, we need, Rook. 2 counts of first-degree murder. Her. Not even 1, but 2? Own parents, too. Whoa! That can't be right. I'm just the messenger. Ask her about the gritty details yourself. Okay. Okay. I don't think it's affected by who likes you or not, but I could be wrong. I mean, Cobyn talked to us, but that's whatever. Okay. Yes. Okay, against her own parents. Okay, yeah. Hello. Can I ask you about something? It might be sort of personal, though. I'm unsure if I'll be able to answer, but you may. Well, go on. What did you want to ask? Right, it's just... Was it self-defense? Against who? Your parents. I didn't mean to offend or anything, Obscenity and slander! No, look, I don't want to talk about it if it's upsetting to you. But when I heard it, I wanted to make sure it was true. It just seems so out of character for you. It is out of character, and it is upsetting. What on earth makes you think that you have the right to ask that sort of thing? Wait, so are you saying you didn't do it? What would you ever make you think I'd be capable of such an act? You brutish, dull-minded... How would you think I would ever be the one to so ruthlessly... Did didn't think it was anything like that. Not every murder needs to be some bloodbath. Quiet! It wasn't murder. Don't use such disgraceful language as that. They deserved it, didn't they? Sorry. So it was self-defense? I don't know. Do you not remember? I would. Rather, I'd like to drop the subject. I do not speak of this in public, Gates. Yeah, sorry for bringing it up. And I'm sorry for your loss. If there's anything you want to talk about away from the cameras, then I wouldn't hold it against you. I only wish to stifle any doubts you may harbor, or rumors you may wish to spread. To answer what you keep insinuating, yes, I did it. But do know it's very difficult for me to speak about. I'm not telling you as an act of trust or loyalty. I'm only telling you so this can be put to rest. She doesn't sound totally convinced, but you aren't sure you can stomach pushing it any further. That's fair. Sorry for making you upset. Oh. See, that's also kind of why I think it doesn't matter which route you picked. But okay. Yeah, let's waste all my money on Vick. Okay, who's next? Rook into Sailor. What does Sailor do, kid? Selling of illicit goods. Okay, okay, I thought it was gonna be pirating. So what, smuggling? A drug dealer. Illicit goods aren't just drugs. It's weapons, non-regulated medication, bootlegs, and any type of good that's been outlawed in the country, they're selling it. Even benign stuff if it's illegal to trade without a permit, or certain paperwork isn't accounted for. So what kind of stuff did he sell? Take your pick. They found him with everything I listed. Ha! Damn! He's just a kid. I gotta know, bro. I gotta ask. But. Yes. What's up, kid? So, what did you say you did before coming here again? Hi, I was a sailor, an albatross charting the untamed waters below. You were? Well, yeah, I mean, I never left port, but I was around a lot of boats. No, dude. Brother, he was just the warehouse guy? No. Never left port. Just sat on a docked boat? Oh, dude. And I got to work adjacent to them. So you were a dock worker. Well, that didn't actually work for the crew. I was more of an honorary member. Legally, they didn't hire anyone without any training credentials, and so I was in a more loosely managed party. There was more of an independent contract group. You know, the kind that paid the workers under the table to turn a blind eye while they would transport a more unregulated sort of cargo. I mean, medical supplies are treated like treasures in Motos. So it was really more of a charity project, giving weapons to the needy and all that. Weapons? You went from medication to weapons? Would it be accurate to call it the selling of illicit goods? That's what a judge might call it, yeah. I mean, I couldn't have known what we were doing was illegal. I mean, I did, but nobody explicitly told me that. Well, at least he was smart enough to know. Just chewing bubblegum on the dock. When there was a big raid on the operation, I was the only one caught on site. Oh no, he was the scapegoat. And honestly, I should probably get better at keeping my trap shut. They actually hadn't known a lot of the details of how big the bust was, and I probably would have gotten a way lighter sentence if I had stayed quiet. Yeah, but that's not... You're still a teenager. It couldn't have been that harsh of a sentence. Hell, I didn't even know someone as young as you could end up with jail time. Hi, you ain't from around here, are you? Motos punish felonies the same as adults for minors 16 and up. At least that's what my lawyer said. And having similar stuff on my record probably didn't help. Don't get me wrong, I got it easier than the other chums I got caught. But that's when I heard about bet and forgive. The chance at a total pardon is just better than spending half my life locked up. Did you know what you were signing up for? Of course I did, I'm not 12. If I hadn't come here, I would have been out till I was like almost 40. That's pretty good. Yeah, but I'll be 40 in a few years too. There's still a lot of time left after that, you know? Your life wouldn't be over, sailor. Well, that's a different story. Well, it's a bit late for that, isn't it? Right, sorry. Still, we have the right to be worried. Also, you don't know what would have happened to him in prison. I wouldn't put it past them to trick a kid into signing up for something like this. You can trust me to fend for myself, Orca man. I've been caught off guard before. I got grizzled life experience now. I won't be tricked by anything that easily again. Plus, now that Sharkbag's feeling better, I know I've got him to count on. Feel bad for you, brother. I don't think you're gonna like what you heard. Okay, was that 2 people, by the way? I don't know. Info deck? Was that 2 people? Yeah, it was. Okay, boom. Get me out of here. To the title. There we go. Who's up? Vick, shut up. Okay, Rook. So now we got Sandbag, Vega, and Vick. Okay, I doubt we're gonna get much from those 2 at the bottom. But let's go with Sandbag. Technically manslaughter. Technically. It was a light sentence. For manslaughter. You're on better forgive. What else did you think the cast lineup was going to look like? I don't know. I guess it's weird to think about manslaughter as one of the lighter sentences here. I mean, most people have been pretty light. You'd like to call... Okay, yeah. I mean, most of these people have been pretty light on the crimes, honestly. Okay, Sandbag it is. Right, yes. Technically manslaughter. Technically. What was it, boxing? Was it a murder in sports? Because that's always a weird one. And he kind of looks like a boxer, if I'm being honest. I mean, come on. Or either that or he was robbing someone and he accidentally, like, something bad happened. Is it alright if I ask you something? Depends on what it is. Was it an accident? Oh god, don't tell me you heard about me in the news. Nah, not anything like that. So what? Are you a boxing fan or something? I am a boxing fan, actually. I used to be one. Found out about the laughing stock of the sport, and now you want to rub it in my face? All I know is the manslaughter case. Don't know much of the specifics, sorry. Probably could have done with saying less then. Leave it to one messy match to put me in a freak show like this. So what happened? The other guy lost a fight. There isn't much else to talk about. Yeah, but you said you were a boxer. Don't most matches have a referee or something? It wasn't exactly an above-board thing. I mean, sometimes accidents do happen in the ring, but unfortunately, in some situations, you can be paid to make those accidents happen, too. Don't judge me like you'd be above it, but if this is like a street match, then yeah, like a underground match. It pays more and has more open spots than anything official. Yeah. There's no way I could have done it professionally if it was done legally. At least not anymore. Not anymore? Yeah. Some bullshit accusations about cheating that got me suspended from competing in public. When I tried saying something about it, they called it out as me lashing out and acting violently, which got me blacklisted altogether. Fighting's all I'm good for, and underground was basically the only way I could continue my career, alright? Not judging, no, it makes sense. I'd heard wind of it back in Modos, but could never find an inn or learn anything solid about it. Just wasn't sure how something like that could have gone down is all. Shit happened. I wasn't paying attention during the fight, I never do. My main goal was just to win. People go home with bad injuries all the time. I've gone home with bad injuries. You can have concussions, go blind, fracture their necks, crack their skulls. Everyone knows going in you might not come out. At the very least, you won't come out uninjured. So when you said you had a messy match, that's what you meant. I hit something important, apparently. Something in the head, Temple. It's the sort of thing someone could survive if someone in the crowd noticed and got him out of the ring right then. He Wouldn't have been able to walk well, but apparently he would have lived. The only issue is that he was still awake, so I kept hitting. Yeah, that's the thing. Hit something more important and it was over. Nobody realized he died in the ring until they tried treating his injuries. There wasn't anyone qualified to know enough to know something had gone wrong earlier in the match, and anyone willing to stop it. That sucks. The organizers put the whole thing on me, said I kept going even when somebody told me to stop. I don't remember much of it, but I remember being yelled at and pulled away from the body, so guess I believe them. Oh no. It's kinda... I actually feel so bad for Bro, because it's like especially in those like underground things where people are fighting for money like that, sometimes like they're literally fighting for their life, and it's like, when you get that like that adrenaline going, I'm gonna tell you guys, like I would definitely understand manslaughter. It's not on like purpose a lot of the time. Like all you can think is I gotta win. Like I cannot lose, and so you do not think you win until they're on the ground, like not moving. It's really fucked up, but it's kind of how it is. God damn, man. What happened. I got my sentencing and that's that. You don't sound very sorry about it. You think I'm sorry? Hell no! I took this job because I got to fight people who actually agreed to it, not just do someone's dirty work. I knew what I was signing up for, and so did he. If the roles were reversed, you can bet I wouldn't have held any ghostly grudge against the guy. That risk was part of the reason we even got paid. Besides, I'm not the one who started taunting by bringing up past shit that ain't even true. For what it's worth, I don't think you're a laughing stock. He makes the sound of affirmation before folding his arms again and turning away. Seems less tense than when you initially asked. Okay. That was really interesting. I liked Sandbags. I love... Some of them have pictures, and that's really nice when we get the pictures. Okay. My chips! Okay, next. So we got Vega and Vick. Okay. Well, Vega. Tampering with evidence and impeding an investigation. Wow, that sounds on point for Vega. Along with a string of smaller annoying ones like trespassing and disorderly conduct. That doesn't usually get people a long sentence, does it? Potentially scummy, but still not bet and forgive scummy. Sorry, chat, just a second. Okay, sorry. Potentially scummy, but still not bet and forgive scummy. Sorry, I had a phone call. I'm not the one to ask. If something sounds off, it's your business what you do with it, not mine. No, I had a phone call. I turned over at Ginger and asked if she could take it for me. Sorry. I'm a very important businessman, chat. My business is yaoi and cool video games. But business is important, so I handed the phone over to her. Let's talk. No, not a spam caller. It was my mom. It was my mom, and I don't know why she called, but I had to leave it. Yeah, it's because I turned my head, and the model does not like me turning my head around. Okay, sorry. Also, YouTube, you didn't hear any of that, okay? I have a good... Yeah, it's Mother's Day weekend. That's probably why. I have plans to go out with it tomorrow, so that's probably why. Okay. Okay, sorry, it's done. She just called for a quick second. Okay, along with a string of smaller counts of trespassing, yes, ask about the crime. Stop, guys, that's my mom. You know, it's kind of ironic for an investigator to what? Spit it all already. The worst type of people are those who open their mouth only to never finish. Impede an investigation. What are you... not this again. Do you know how many times I had to disprove this claim? I knew I'd be doing it again with the audience. That's the whole reason I applied for the show. But don't tell me I also have to deal with contestants like you. What about trespassing and disorderly conduct? You tell me what's more important. Some petty laws that help no one, or uncovering and exposing the truth. Are you even a real investigator? What kind of question is that? What are you implying? Your role does say you're a cosmologist. Only because I used to be. That title doesn't even apply to me anymore. The showrunner must have only given me that as an extra challenge to see if I can keep up with my role or not. At least you're playing the paranoid part well. I hadn't even done anything remotely related to cosmology ever since the day I found my true purpose. And that is... covering crime is how they really happen. Covering crime is how they really happened without sparing any details. What else? Are you familiar with the Starry Night killings? The one with the serial killer who would only commit on nights with especially visible stars? I'm not actually. Doesn't matter if you are or not. What matters is that the story was huge in Motos. And it was I who happened to be near their last killing during my stargazing session, making me the only witness. My account was instrumental in finding the culprit, and I was credited for the reason they finally cracked the case. I was interviewed. I was on most reading materials. People asked what crime will I be solving next. I don't think they actually meant that when they said it. You were coincidentally at the right place at the right time once. That doesn't mean you're qualified for an actual investigation. Of course you'd be downplaying my contribution. You're a criminal. Having more of us only puts people like you at a disadvantage. We're all criminals. It's different. I'm different. I'm no criminal, and I'm more than a cosmologist. Check your sources, because that is not what happened. That is not who I am. You gonna tell me what really went down, then? You'll have to wait until we're live, but I'll prove it to you, too. I'll prove it to everyone. Just wait and see. Whatever you say. Sociopath? No, he's not a sociopath. Shit, was that my last $10 too? Yeah, it was. Okay. Okay, my last tenner. My last 20. Okay. Last guy is Vick, which Vick is probably gonna be like, fuck off. Vick is probably gonna be like, fuck off. But let's see. Let's see. Vick, are you really sure you want to know? I'm good, actually. No, I'm sure. Aren't you going to continue? No. Can I have my chips back then? No refunds, I'm afraid. Starting to think this is a scam. It is. He's not gonna say no. Well, what else? What else were you expecting? I don't know how it happened, why'd they do it? No, don't use the same dialogue. I didn't get exactly what I paid for, you piece of shit. This should count as false marketing. He just took my 20, at least the other people he didn't. You're a piece of shit. Let's go gambling! Hey lady, luck guides your hand. Oh my god, big bets. Let's bet the 20! Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it. You don't have enough chips. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Okay, and that is all of them, right? That's all of them, right? Let me check. Let me double check. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Okay, wait, let me check to make sure we did all of them. I don't remember. I think we did. Vick was the last. We did Benny, we did Bones, we did Cecilia, you couldn't get it. Cobyn's burying bodies. Eddie, well, we don't know, but something not great. Elise, everything. Maneki, accessory to murder. Poppy, manslaughter for a kid. Rook, killed their parents. Sailor was smuggling illicit goods as a dock worker. Sandbag punched someone's lights out for real. And Vega was upsetting crime scenes and tampering with them and also impeding investigations. And Vick will not tell us shit. Right? Benny speeding. Bones is Bones was second-degree murder and also like a bunch of other stuff. Cecilia won't tell us. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. Sure. Just... Oh, come on, man. I just want to go to the menu, bro. I just want to go to the menu. I'm good, actually. Smart kid. Oh, okay. I don't know, bro. Just give me anybody, bro. Okay. Okay. Thank you. That's gonna be it for me, by the way. That's all I wanted to do. We were missing that. That's like pretty much, I think, the biggest content I was missing. There's still lots of stuff you can go check out, like here, I could literally, you know what, here, I didn't do it ever. Here, I have a bunch of chips in this playthrough. Here, I'll show you what I didn't do. The only stuff I didn't do was, like, play the mini games. Like, I didn't play all these mini games. I don't think I could buy food. I did the slot machine, obviously. I feel like the slot machine's the worst way to make your money. What's this? Welcome to Shooting Gallery. Become the executioner and click to shoot down your pesky competition. Get below 10, you lose it all. Get 10, but below 20, you get nothing. You get over 20, you double your bets. How much is your bet? I don't know, 10 chips? Oh, fuck. Okay, that was stupid on my part. I thought it would. There, 10 chips, let's go. Click on the wooden planks to shoot the devilish criminals down for points. Ready! What, how do I shoot? Right click! You have to double click! I'm killing kids, I'm pretty sure. Your score is 13. You earned your chips back. You have to double click. You have to double click, excuse me! Okay. What's this one? Coin flip. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be a good one. No, not 10. Let's just do 1. Heads or tails? Tails. I fucking hate your guts. It's fucking ripoff. Scam. Cheats. Welcome to higher or lower. Guess if your car is higher or lower than the dealer's. You will get a return based on the outcome. How much is your bet? 2. Oh my god. Higher or lower? Higher or lower, chat? Lower. You've lost your bet. Fuck you, rigged! What's this one? Welcome to Pig Dice. Roll the dice and make it to 20 without landing on a 1. You get a return based on the outcome. Okay. 2. Let it ride. Let it ride. The dice lands on 3. Your current score is 3. What is that? What is that? Why is there a worm in my dice? Roll the dice. The dice lands on 1. What? What? That's not a 1. What? You lost your bet. That's not a what? I don't even know what to say about that. I'm fucking pissed off, bro. I can't believe this is the only one I was good at? And you have to click on them twice, man. Come on, please! No! Your score is 18. Fuck! I hate my fucking chug his life! Let's go gambling. Aw, dang it. Okay. I know there's still some free time hangouts I didn't do, but that's gonna be it for me. Please, play the game yourself. Have fun, okay? Just play the game yourself. Have some fun, okay? I think it's a pretty fun game. It's pretty cool. Obviously, making chips is pretty hard. I think that's pretty apparent, right? Shut out. I'm not shutting out, chat. Ow. Ow. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed learning about all the Jackpot Crash Course contestants' crimes, or at least who we could, at least. I really enjoyed it. It was really, really cool. I'm glad we went back for this, honestly. It doesn't affect, obviously, too much of the gameplay, I believe, but it's just something cool, and I figured since I missed it, it was kind of since I missed even one of them, it was kind of like a perfect just make one video off of it kind of thing. And it's easier because my original video for the playthrough is like, I think in totality, the whole playthrough is like 9 to 10 hours long, I think. I think 9 hours long is the original playthrough. That, like, from part 1 and part 2 is about 9 hours long. So throwing this in that would be kind of lame. It'd be hard to find unless, yeah, so this is kind of perfect, its own video. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, please clock that like button and subscribe. If you like this whatsoever and you haven't seen my Jackpot Crash Course playthrough, I highly recommend it. We had a lot of fun, and it's a really, really great game, okay? It's a really, really great game. I had a lot of fun. It's super interesting, and if this interests you, watch it. If you already did, though, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Clock that like button, subscribe for more, okay? We'll play more games like this. We'll play more of this as it comes out. Chapter 2, I cannot wait, okay? And with that, I'm clocking out, so thank you so much for watching one final time, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace. Did I mention I'm Clock if you forgot? Nice to meet you. Bye.